In order to understand how to handle time series with missing data in SAP Analytics Cloud, let's start with a few definitions. The period exists, and there is a value equal to 0 that is present for this period. E.g., March 2023 exists in the data, and the corresponding value is 0. This is a period for which no data point is available. E.g., March 2023 doesn't exist in the data, alongside the corresponding value. This missing data point could also correspond to a missing 0. There are varied reasons why these data points could be blank, as detailed in this table. This time series has values entered for a continuous period and then contains only blank periods, e.g. filled periods for January 2015 to December 2020, blank periods since January 2021. An example of a discontinued time series is the evolution of product sales when a product is no longer for sale at a given point in time. This time series has values filled for a given period, usually up to the present, while it had blank periods before, e.g. filled periods for January 2020 to February 2022, blank periods before January 2020. For instance, this could correspond to a new product that started selling recently on the market. This time series has a substantial number of zeros, meaning a mix of time periods filled with values greater than or equal to 0, and time periods corresponding to 0 values. There are a number of reasons why data might be missing from a time series in SAP Analytics Cloud. If data was extracted from a transactional system, the absence of a transaction for a given period may denote that the period should be associated to a 0 value. For example, no sales transaction on January 1st, 2021 means 0 sales were done. There is no data for some periods, and associating 0 values with these periods would not be correct, as these missing values are normal. This might correspond with a given product no longer being for sale, for instance. There could be many reasons for this, but here are a few examples. The data point exists, but it wasn't entered in the system. 2 distinct periods were aggregated. Data was lost during the data building process. We'll now make a few recommendations to handle time series with missing data. The first thing you need to do is check the nature of the different time series. You should also measure the percentage of missing values you have across the data range you use for training the time series forecasting models. This should give you a good sign of what to expect with the time series and the remediation measures you can take. The lower the percentage of missing values in the time series, the better. You have different ways to check the percentage of filled data. If you're using an entity-based time series forecasting model, you can check the record count per entity in the Overview tab of your time series forecasting model. If you have a single time series forecasting model, you can see the record count in the Predictive Models list. You can create ad hoc stories based on your training data to report on the number of filled data periods per different time granularities. Here are a few remediation measures you can take based on your initial data exploration and analysis. You need to gauge the percentage of zeros in an intermittent time series. An intermittent time series with too many 0 values is typically not a great fit for predictive forecasting, as the time series forecasting model will tend to average zeros, filled values, and flat, averaged predictive forecasts. You should discard discontinued time series, as they are most probably no longer relevant to your business case once you've confirmed the missing observations do correspond to this time series being effectively discontinued. You should not replace blanks with zeros at the beginning of a merging time series, as it's normal that such periods are missing. When you're replacing blanks with zeros, it's important that you can evaluate the percentage of zeros in your time series. Having an important percentage of zeros in a time series isn't the best avenue to success, as time series forecasting models aren't good at predicting based on a mix of zeros and filled values. To learn more about SAP, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you never miss a new video.